What's up, y'all? I'm back here with some more WWE 2K24 news. We have a few new updates with roster members, new overall ratings, a new entrance, and a few more new details. But before we get into it, please guys, like, share, subscribe, comment, follow my social media accounts in the description below, and check out my other videos as I discuss all wrestling and wrestling game related content. Now let's get into it. So first off, we have a few more additions to the roster. Here's a new screenshot featuring the new NXT superstars that will be featured in this year's game. We also have the confirmed overall ratings for members of 3 factions. First, we have the Bloodline with Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso, and Solo Sikoa coming in at an 84, a 90, and an 86. And recently, I said that I thought that the overall ratings so far were pretty freaking bad, but all 3 of these are pretty fair. I think these are all good ratings. Jey Uso at a 90, it might be too high. Maybe he could be an 88 because I feel like he hasn't really won that many matches over the last year. Maybe I'm tripping, but maybe 90 is just right for him. I mean, they gave Logan Paul a 90, so why not Jey? But on that same boat, here is where I have the issue because Drew McIntyre comes in at an 89. And yes, just like what I said about Jey, I don't think he has won too many big time matches over the last year either. But these ratings are so inconsistent because Drew McIntyre is at the top of the top on Monday Night Raw and has been consistently. So with him being anything under a 90, especially under the consideration that you gave Logan Paul and Jey Uso 90, I think that these ratings just don't make sense. Next, we have 3 more members of the Judgment Day. Damian Priest comes in at an 86, Finn Balor 87, and JD McDonough at a 71. All 3 of these pretty solid. I don't have to go into details on these ones. I completely agree with these. JD 71, he's pretty much a jobber now, so yeah, that's fair. And now the Alpha Academy. Chad Gable is an 80 overall. Otis 74, Maxine Dupree 64, and Tozawa 68. Now this one I also say is right on point for the most part. Maybe Gable is a little bit higher, like an 83, but it's not too bad because Gable was supposed to be a threat for the Intercontinental Championship recently, and at 80 overall is almost in jobber territory, so I don't know. But it's not too bad for me to completely disagree with. And here is the full list for the roster members so far in this year's game. Now keep in mind, in the first trailer for the 40 Years of WrestleMania trailer, they said in it that there will be 200 plus superstars in this year's game. And so far, we have just above 115. So there's still a lot to be confirmed. And I just wonder why is it taking so long for them to just announce the full roster? Why does 2K always promote things at the last second? What we want, they wait for the last second in all of their sport games, especially with WWE and NBA 2K. I don't know, but I guess we have to be a little bit more patient for the full reveal. Now, here's something that I'm not the biggest fan of. It's not the biggest deal in the world at all, so I'm not really tripping, but Jey Uso's entrance video came out today, and there's one specific part that stands out completely, and here's the clip. When Jey does the arm waving to the crowd just sits there and doesn't respond at all. And not only that, but the motion, the capture for Jey doesn't look good either. It looks very stiff. And I'm not knocking it completely because at least it's there. The entrance overall is pretty cool. But whoever did the motion capture, it could have been a little bit better. And plus, there is still always time for them to make an update for the crowd because we know they can do it. They did it with Daniel Bryan in the Yes chant back in the day, so we know that they are capable of making this work and it look good. Now, some news about a new match type that is returning in this year's game. The special guest referee match has been confirmed to only be available 1v1. And I am not too mad about this. In real life, special guest referee matches are, for the most part, one-on-one anyways. So it's not a huge L on 2K's part. I'm just happy that the match is in the game at all. And real quick, I want to add one more overall rating that came out that I didn't mention earlier. Johnny Gargano comes in at a 74. 2K back at it with the terrible overall ratings. There is no universe that Johnny Gargano is under a 80 overall. Yes, I know he hasn't done too much in the past year. That is the only argument you can make for this. But 74, 2K back at it with the disrespect. Alright y'all, that's it for the video. Please guys, subscribe to my channel. Please check out my other videos as I discuss WWE and all wrestling related content, news, reviews, all that and more. Please follow my social media accounts in the description below. Stay tuned for more, and you guys stay smooth.